Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So right here we're just removing her polish, and I'm using just cotton balls and acetone. So I'm just holding the cotton ball on the nail plate for a few seconds, and then I'll rub it off, scrub it off like I'm doing here, and that's because she has on a glitter polish. So if you have glitters or dark colors, this is great to do. You want to hold the cotton ball on for a few seconds and then scrub it off, and it'll come right off. Next, I'm removing all the dirt from under her nails. Next, I'm pushing back all the cuticles. So I'm just going around the side walls and the cuticle area, and I'm just pushing back them very gently, no pressure at all. Then I go with the other side of my cuticle pusher and just scrape any cuticle away that's on the nail plate. And she had a lot, so I did go in and used my cuticle drill bit. So see, we're just scraping that white stuff on the nail plate away. We want to get rid of that. That has to go. So next I'm in with my cuticle bit, and I'm just going around the side walls and the cuticle area, removing any excess cuticle on the nail plate. And this is at a very low speed, the lowest speed as my drill goes. And I'm just letting the drill bit do its work. I'm not putting any pressure whatsoever on the nail. I'm basically just holding my drill there, letting the drill bit do its work. And sometimes we got some stubborn cuticles that just want to stick there and not move for any reason. A lot of you nail techs know what I'm talking about. Those ones that just stay there. No matter what you use, they're just not going to move off the nail plate. So next, I'm going in with my 240 sanding band. And at this point, you can use a sanding band or you can use a hand file. I am just removing the shine. Again, letting my drill bit do its work. I'm not putting any pressure on the nail whatsoever. I'm just holding my drill, going around the sides, just the sides of the nail and the cuticle area, and then I go over the nail plate real quick. That's it. No pressure. And I'm using my AeroVex system. At this time, it's on for, because I'm getting rid of the dust. See where it is right here? It has an LED lamp, and it's collecting all the dust so I'm not breathing it in. But my machine is on all day while I'm doing acrylic nails, so the smell goes away. It's pumping out clean air and removing the bad air. And then when I go to use my drill or file or whatever, I will then move the arm by me. That's right here on this. That's what I'm talking about, that gray thing on the side where I'm working with the light pointed at me. That is when we're filing, it gets all the dust away. I love this machine. It's a must-have. Everyone who does nails needs, if not this machine, any machine. So I'm just doing a close-up of me going through the nail real quick of how I remove shine. Very, very easy. Very gentle, and that is it. You want to make sure you do it thoroughly, though. You don't want to have any shiny spots on the nail. Next, I go in with a thin file. And you see how I'm cutting the corners of the nail? I'm rounding them. That's because I want to be able to put my form and have my form fit perfectly. And I want to be able to pinch a good C-curve. And in order to do that, I need to remove the corners of the nail. If I leave the corners of the nail, I'm not going to get a good pinch. Those corners are going to stop me from pinching the nail how I want it to be pinched. Also, a lot of times those corners get in the way when you go put on a form. The form and the free edge of the natural nail have a gap. So when you remove the corners and you put your form on, it's releasing when you remove the corners, your natural nail it's able to release and fit that form right underneath perfectly. and I'll show you when we put those forms on. Then I'm removing all the dust, and this is not sanitary, guys. So if you have bleeding or if you've cut the client, don't use that on different clients, that brush. And here, afterwards, I'm just cleaning with alcohol. So right here, you see the form, I'm measuring it, just to see where I'm going to cut my slits on the side. And I'm able to fit my form under this free edge of this nail perfectly. Nothing's in my way, and though if I had the corners of the nail there, it would have been in my way. And I know that because I measured them first. Next, we're using protein bond, 2 coats of protein bond on each nail. Whatever you guys use as your primer, you want to follow your instructions on your primer. So after we put 2 coats of protein bond on each nail, we're just going to go on to our application. So I'm just using clear acrylic, and this one's by Young Nails. And I am blending the acrylic in, as you see I'm doing that right by the cuticle area with my bead that I grabbed. I'm going all around by the cuticle area, making sure I have it flush to the nail. And then I use the body of my brush to push down the rest of the product. We are going coffin ballerina shape, whatever you guys like to call it. So whatever shape we're going for, we're going to do that on this form right now. We don't want any extra filing. So I don't want to make a square nail and then have to file it to a coffin or a ballerina. So I just do that right now. Watch how I blend this bead back. I tilt my brush and I start going back. So it's much easier just to get this bead on as I start to blend it back by the cuticle area, just brushing it down, making sure I have it on the nail plate everywhere that I want it. And I'm just doing this so we have a base, because I'm using Glam and Glitz, and I notice it's a lot of the times their colors are runny. So it's easier for me to make a base as if we have tips on and just put the color on like we're painting it on. And I can't do that without a base. It would be more messier. So we're just making like we have tips on her nails. She just wanted forms. She don't like tips, so we just sculpted out our nail, basically. And this part is really thin. This part is not, there's no structure on this whatsoever on this nail. This is just a thin, clear nail. Pinch at this point all the nails. I'm showing you how thin they are, because afterwards I filed them all. See, so there's just like we put tips on them. We got a perfect C curve from our pinch, and the way I put my form on. Next, we're just going to go on to our color now and our art. So I'm using this, and it's a Mood Effect acrylic. And you'll see how it's running. It's not really easy to work with. And that's why I didn't want to just put it directly on the nail and start building with this. So the clear acrylic makes it much easier. So now I'm just putting this on and basically like painting it on, brushing it on. Doesn't have to be perfect, but I do want to go back from the cuticle all the way down to the free edge, smoothing it out so we don't have lumps and bumps, and making sure that it's flush by the cuticle area, what I'm doing here. I needed a little bit more, so I added some more. Now with her nails, she wanted a bump in the middle. She likes it to where they have a, I can't really explain it, but she likes them a little bit thicker, where there's a bump, where basically, let me see. Well, you know how we have to have our stress point. It's a little bit there, but more down. She wants a bump, that lump in the middle. So I had to make sure I had enough acrylic to build this lump that she wants. And it's not really big. Her nails are still going to be thin. It's just she wants like the stress point to really show. So I'm just, you see the bottom of the nail here, the clear, it was a beautiful C curve. We already have that, and we don't have to pinch anymore. All I did was pinch the clear acrylic, the bottom base, and that was it. I don't pinch anymore after that. I only pinched the nail once, and that was after we built our base with the clear. Okay, so now we're going in with tones, clear, and it's got a glitter to it. So this is our second layer, actually third. We built our first, we used Glam and Glitz for our second, the pink, and this is our third layer. Really thin, I just grab a little bit, put it all over the nail so we see that glitter. Then I'm going to cap it with clear. And the reason why I cap it with clear, which I didn't have to because this is a clear with the glitter, is because I wanted to make sure we don't remove all the glitter. And remember, she wants a bump. So I have to make sure I can have it thick enough to where she has her bump. So you see, I put the clear acrylic all the way by the cuticle area, and I dropped her finger all the way down, pointing down. And I just grab that bead all the way down, like I'm doing right here, cleaning up, making sure it's perfect, no lumps, no bumps. And I keep brushing it down. Then I'll cut where it goes down by the bottom of the free edge, I will cut that with my brush, like right here. Get rid of that extra. Just patting, making sure it's exactly how I want it. And here is before she has her cuticle oil on, but this is a mood effect. So I put her in the water so you guys can see what that looks like. I did some 3D, and I didn't have time to show you that in this video. I will show you in another. But here's our final results. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a like, and please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. So here's when she's in the water and she came out. It goes to the darker pink. I really hope you guys like this video. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.
Take me away from home. Show me all the places I've never known. And we'll chase the night, race all of these broken dreams in flight.